Hi everyone, so this might not be a happy video because quite honestly what I'm going to talk about and what I'm going to show you with Cole, I can't necessarily say at this time that he's going to recover from it, which I know sounds quite negative, but I will show some footage of him out the cage. So at the moment I thought I would talk about kind of the cage that he's in. So I don't know exactly what happened to him. We are assuming a fall. Now was his normal cage. Oh, come on light. So he was in the top half of an SRS, which has the tray. As you can see, like, it's not overly high. They do like kind of throwing themselves out that basket quite a lot. So he's potentially fallen in here. And whatever the height it was, I mean, sometimes the height's not what's important, it's how they fall. And I believe that he's damaged his spine. So he did something in here probably about a week ago now. So to give him cage rest, to help him, we've put him in a 1-level cage. So this is the sort of cage that I'd normally use for one of the rats birthing in. Now, I've tried to give him as many chew toys as possible because I don't want him to climb, so there's no hammocks. He does have a house, and I've tried to put in toys that he can chew, and I've got a feeder wheel, etc. Chewy things. I just added that shelf hammock in last night. As you can see the right hand side how it's higher. I actually had it level because I thought that, you know, it wouldn't be too high, it'd be alright from. Unfortunately that was too high, he couldn't go on that end, so that's why it's now slanted, and this end is now lower so that you can actually try and get on it. So I'm assuming that it's a fall, that's what we're going with, so we are treating with steroids. It has ended up with a UTI as well, which at first I thought could be partially the cause. But I then realised that because he's damaged, I'm assuming his spine, he's been unable to properly clean himself. So I had to deal with my first ever penis plug, and I'm now going to have to basically every day until he hopefully recovers, I'm going to have to make sure that I'm helping him clean himself down there so that he doesn't get any other problems. So he's on Septrin for his urine infection, and we're now trying steroids. So I am going to show you some footage of him and how he kind of walks and shuffles. I guess I am going to put a disclaimer here that some of you might find this distressing because, as I said, at this time, this might end up being a death sentence to him. I might have to, you know, get to the stage of it's a quality of life and I might have to put him to sleep. So yes, this is now going to be the footage of him attempting to walk. So as you can see, it's mostly this back leg that's the problem. He's got no sign of pain or discomfort. I can move it around, he's not bothered, but clearly does not work. I wanted to do an update on Cole now that he's had a couple of days on the steroids. Now, I'm really sorry for the lighting on this. He keeps coming to chase me, which is good. You can see he's still shuffling. He's also scent marking just now, so he's stopped. So you can see that he's still shuffling. I mean, he's not going to miraculously get better with a miracle. He is still dragging his feet. However, I do feel like he's moving slightly better after being on the steroids. So that is where we're up to just now. So I thought I'd do a little update on how Cole is getting on. They're all sniffing him just now because I just put him back in the pen. As you can see, he is still having trouble with his back legs. He's been on steroids now for a few days, but I'm not really seeing much improvement, unfortunately. So my plan is, I've not fully decided how I'm going to do it. So this is a Pet Planet cage, and that is the bottom half with a custom tray in it. I'm looking to set it up somehow so that he can go back to living with his group, but he can only really stay on the bottom bit. So I think what I'm going to do is finish this video here, and I'll do a different video talking about why I've set that cage up as I have once I've finally decided what I'm doing. But I'm afraid, like, in terms of what to do with Cole at this time, I'm just looking to support him, basically. I'm not sure if he's ever going to recover from his accident. I say accident, I keep assuming it's been a fall, you know what I mean? I'm not sure he's ever going to recover. So it's a matter of keeping his quality of life high, and until that changes, we just have to make adaptations to his life.